So Theta token aims to revolutionise video streaming by leveraging blockchain technology, and it's aiming to decentralise the industry and enhance the quality of streaming services. So their objective is to offer seamless video streams, addressing common buffering issues whilst also reducing the cost by utilising the user's bandwidth and storage. Despite facing stiff competition, does the Theta token possess the necessary elements to succeed? So today we're going to be taking a look into Theta. Now, this is a little bit of a different one to what I am used to, but we do love a challenge. Now, we all know about the immense popularity of video streaming services, and you're using one right now if you think about it. So we have YouTube, Twitch, and lots of different social media platforms, which are all integrating video features such as Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. So this really does highlight the significant demand among users for video content. According to Cisco, over 2/3 of the current internet bandwidth is consumed by video streaming, and this is expected to continue to rise. So despite the widespread demand, video streaming faces challenges, particularly concerning what is referred to as the last mile delivery issues. So content delivery networks rely on centralised infrastructure, which is leading to potential slowdowns, rebuffering, and choppy streams as data is transmitted to users' homes. So I think we've all at some point been watching, for example, a YouTube video and it just stops. And yeah, you see the little buffering, and there's nothing more annoying than that. So that's one of obviously the major concerns in last mile delivery. So Theta token is effectively offering a solution to this problem through decentralized blockchain technology, and it's resulting in the creation of the world's first decentralized streaming network. So this is referred to as a DSN. So Theta Labs secured the first ever decentralized streaming patent in September of 2020, and it's covering innovative methods and systems for a decentralized data streaming and delivery network. So in the Theta blockchain network, users are incentivized to contribute their unused memory and bandwidth, enhancing the network's performance on a global scale. So this effort ensures there is better streaming experiences for all users across the world. So if we take a look into the token network for it, the Theta tokens were released in December of 2017 as an ERC20 token, and this was later exchanged for native tokens at a 1-to-1 ratio upon the launch of the Theta blockchain. So these tokens played a vital role within the Sliver.tv platform, and it served as rewards for viewers, streamers and contributors to the Theta network by sharing resources like memory and bandwidth. So although the mainnet launch was slightly delayed, it did launch successfully on March 2nd of 2019, and it proceeded smoothly without any issues. So users also received an airdrop of the Theta Fuel, which is T-Fuel tokens, alongside the conversion of ERC20 Theta tokens. Now, in May of 2020, Theta unveiled a version 2.0 of its mainnet, which introduced Guardian nodes, an innovative two-layer consensus mechanism. So these Guardian nodes complemented enterprise validators, which were managed by global partners such as Google, Samsung and Binance, which is actually just a few of them. If you take a few minutes to go and have a look at it, there is some huge names in there. Now, I believe that the Theta 4.0 mainnet was launched, and this is the most recent upgrade to the Theta systems. And at first I thought, wow, it's a lot of different mainnet launches, but it actually makes a lot of sense, and it shows that they are determined to keep on improving upon themselves, which is admirable in the cryptocurrency space. So now we're going to talk about the Theta Edgecast. So if you don't know what it is, don't worry, we're going to go into it. So the fundamental aim of Theta is to establish a fully decentralized video infrastructure that benefits all stakeholders, from platforms and content creators to the end users. So one strategy to achieve this goal involves empowering end users and content creators to select platforms that offer the greatest benefits. So this encompasses not only emerging decentralized platforms, but also existing advertiser-sponsored platforms like YouTube and Twitch, as well as subscription-based services such as Netflix and Amazon Prime. So to materialise this vision, the Theta team launched the beta version of Theta Edgecast in November of 2020, and this decentralised video streaming app is entirely built on the native Theta blockchain, and it incorporates smart contracts. So Theta Edgecast facilitates real-time video capture, transcoding, caching and relaying to users worldwide. So it operates without central servers or services, and it leverages over 2,000 Theta Edge nodes operating globally to deliver a fully decentralized solution. So Edgecast is integrated within the Edge node application, and it's enabling users to broadcast streams on Edgecast, watch other users' Edgecast streams, and earn the T-Fuel through Edge caching and Edge compute functionalities. So the Edge node now fully consolidates all components of decentralized video streaming, distribution and computation with a single user-friendly application. So the Theta team views Edgecast as a glimpse into the future, and it's anticipating the transition of Theta.tv from its current hybrid platform to a fully decentralized one. So long-term, they envision decentralization as a pivotal feature across all media and entertainment sectors. So by positioning Theta within this trajectory, upgrades such as Edgecast propel the project closer to their ultimate vision. So with Theta serving as an underlying infrastructure, users of 5G networks, smart TVs, mobile devices, and forthcoming connected devices will gain access to efficient video and data transfer capabilities without dependence on the centralized entities. So Theta ensures that every user and device on the network can reap the benefits of storing, transmitting, and delivering video and other data streams. So if we take a look into the overall price performance of Theta. So instead of conducting a public ICO, the Theta token team opted for a private sale, and this raised $12 million. During pre-sale, tokens were priced at 15 cents each, which did see a swift increase in value from launch. So the following month, we can see that the price had more than doubled, and on the 2nd of June 2018, we can see that it was sitting at around about 26 cents. Now, in more recent price action on this, we've seen Theta had hit an all-time high in the previous bull run of $15.90. So this was on April 16th of 2021. So it was around about 2 years ago. So we can see as well that after the bear market hit, we can see the price did slowly decline as it did with the majority of other cryptocurrencies, but it did drop back down to under $1 on this until around about March of 2023. And we can see that today it's currently sitting at $3.10. So this has been very bullish as of lately. And in the last month, it's risen over 219%, which is incredible. So we're going to do my favourite part now, which is obviously the pros and cons of the project. Now, because it's a project that I've really only kind of started to look into, I did find it a little bit more tricky because it's always easier to see the advantages of them because they're very much kind of shoved down your throat with cryptocurrency projects. But we have managed to find a few, well, what I think are a few cons, but we will go over them. So some of the good things about Theta, it harnesses the combined power of computers on its network for faster and more efficient video streaming. So this is potentially lowering the cost of content delivery, which I think is the main positive of this project and what tends to make it a little bit more unique. And it also utilises a proof of stake consensus mechanism. So this is based on node collaborations, enhancing the platform synchronization and the security of it. Now, as an open source project, users do have the freedom to develop decentralized applications, which are obviously known as dApps. And this is very similar to Ethereum. It's always an advantage that a project can do this, but it's not something new or something that no other project is really covering. So it's not a huge advantage, but it is a good one. And something that I think is always very important is that we have board members that are from industry leading companies, which does make it well positioned, a significant impact on the streaming industry. So if we go over some of the negatives, there's not a huge amount, but it is still very much kind of a developing project. So more could come out, or maybe you guys know some more. Let me know what you think. But the distribution of the Theta token is more centralized because the original sale was not open to the public. So I think it could be concerning in terms of how the value may increase if more users join into the network. And another thing that raises a little bit of a red flag is that 30% of the tokens are owned by early stage investors. So if they were to sell kind of en masse, it could potentially have quite a negative impact on the price of it. So the final thing that makes me a little bit wary is that it currently has quite low volume and liquidity compared to other cryptocurrencies, which does make it vulnerable to the competition. But again, it could change as it approaches the bull market and more people kind of become aware of it and start investing into it. So overall, in the 21st century, the demand for video streaming is skyrocketing, and it does present lucrative opportunity for the Theta token team to establish their platform as the leading blockchain solution for this sector. So whilst the success of this kind of remains to be seen, they do boast a highly skilled and seasoned team with a robust vision. Their initial progress does surpass that of some of the comparable projects in this. So exciting developments have also been issued since the network have launched, and this includes the implementation of shared mining rewards to distribute rewards among multiple users, and the integration of anti-piracy measures to deter piracy. They also have plans that are underway currently to expand beyond video streaming to offer additional services such as smart streaming contracts through a general service platform. So the team is exploring ways that they can integrate the Theta platform into smart TVs and potentially unlock access to hundreds of millions of new users. Now, despite the recent bear market that we have been through, the Theta token is holding the 48th position on CoinMarketCap, with T-Fuel, which is currently ranking at 140. So both tokens are showing very positive upward trend, especially recently. They have really started to take off a bit, but it has been very consistent over the previous few months for it. So let me know what you think about Theta in the comments below, and I will see you next time.